Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. And the time is probably not 7:16 a.m., but that's what's on the screen because we're back for another Ren video, this time featuring the Skinner brothers. And I don't think I've ever heard them before. So, but, you know, honestly, if they're working with Ren, it's probably going to be amazing. And I, for one, am excited. I also like that if we're getting a time, we might be getting like a story that's almost like the time matters for every sequence. So that'll be fun. Storytelling from Ren is always amazing. Without further ado, love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? Let's go.
Out of mind when we out of sight. We come alive in the dead of night. Bloody stick in his eye for Ashley May. Just fuck this, I can't really be bothered. Fuck it. Yeah. So the story.
Damn, Ren is ripped.
I'm a bright on smoke forever, let the sheep them know. I'm a beast when I'm on the Charlie, bro. Fuck forever.
Ooh, I like that mod.
You think you're so fucking clever. That start down chewing.
Yeah, that makes sense why I came out the word now.
Check to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. What you blow? wait. So the story goes, I've been living life in a haze for the city.
That slow down?
I never slow. Gotta learn to calm down, but I don't. Going brown for round, I'm fucking buzzing. Council house and I'm slugging. Got a couple burners in the oven. McLovin it, McLovin. Pick the sticky, icky green budding. Pass it to the left if you start bugging. You think you're so fucking
damn.
That start down chewing gum, you know I go hell forever.
This is like punk rock.
Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. What you blow?
This almost feels a little Arctic Monkeys, you know?
Out of mind when we out of sight.
Chase
I'm
begins.
alive in the dead of night. Bloody stick in his eye for eye. Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils weep when the angels soar. Morning light knocking at my door.
Oh my God.
Come back around and we kill it once more. Hey, soul boy.
I wanted to slow down.
There's just this greedy little prick that I want to talk to for a second, man. Would you let me talk to him? Thanks very much, mate. Fuck about, son. I'm the dentist, take the teeth right out your mouth, son. You're a say, what's the outcome? I'm that geezer who will bleed you if you don't run. If you do run, then I'll pursue some. You're a soggy bowl of soup on the crouton.
Dude, this breakdown.
Bouncing off the hoop on the slam dunk. You were soul-sucking music on the G-funk. Yes, I'm a G-punk. I make the yeah, if you got trash, then come and show, boy. I made the ADD and B, I make it hell, boy. I got a big fucking sting like Bell, boy. Drop bombs and nukes, call me Shell, boy. Got spaghetti in my head and it's a state of mind. I come fucked up my face, now I'm Frankenstein. Grens flow a hole, that's alright. Cause if it flows that hard, I gotta flow that twice.
Oh, that's a bar.
That start down chewing gum, you know I go hell forever. Track to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. What you blow?
Oh. So we got that Red and Black.
Out of mind when we out of sight. We come alive in the dead of night. Bloody stick in his eye for eye. Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils weep when the angels soar. Morning light knocking at my door. I retreat on the cold stone floor. Come back around and we kill it once more.
God damn, I was not expecting that sound, and I was not expecting like just the change up in like almost like the delivery of his music, because again, we know he can do basically anything, but this felt like punk rock, and we've been hearing a lot of Ren rap, and this is almost like him just being like, guys, I can do anything. I could literally take whatever style you want, whatever genre you want, and just flip it and make it amazing. And this was definitely sick. Some of the stuff that really stuck out, we'll go back and listen to it again for the bars, but one of the ones that really stuck out is like Devils Weep When the Angels Rise or Fly. And it's like, I love that, as it still kind of reaches back to that message. Like, the people who want the worst for others are the ones who are so upset when those who are good prosper, right? Like, that's such a deep cut bar, and that is a phenomenal line. Okay, let's go back. Oh man, that sound was so cool. Oh.
Out of mind when we outside.
I should have realized it was coming
in the dead of night. Bloody stick in his eye for
Actually, mate, just fuck this. I can't really be bothered, man.
Fuck that.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So the story goes, come about on smoke forever, let the sheep them know. I'm a beast when I'm on the Charlie, bro. Fuck forever, it's the cocaine. You think you're so fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I go hell for leather. I'm on track to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better.
I love that, because it's a nod to the fact that, one, there's no labels here, right? It's these guys are doing it on their own, they're individuals, and that's why like they can pick what they say and when they say it. So even at the start, we get that not right now, like right at the gate, because it's like they can choose what they want to say when they want to say, because there's no one who's telling them what to do. Which makes their magic so much better. But I also love, like, it's like, let the sheep know, because it's like and then calling themselves the beast, it's almost like they're the ones that are hunting anyone that is just following the status quo, anyone that's just following along and trying to do music, either music in like the traditional, almost like mainstream ways, which is also okay, but if you're trying to do that, oftentimes it ends up being like kind of like a copy of one another, so it ends up being like sheep, right, following along, or like people who are following messages that shouldn't be followed and are like sheep just listening to everything being told to them. And it's like, either way, they're the beasts that are going to break you out of that cycle. And that's so deep. Oh, I love it so much. Okay,
killing it, we're doing it better. What you know?
That guitar riff. Ooh.
Wait. So the story goes, I've been living life in a haze, for the city like close, I never slow. Gotta learn to calm down, but I don't. Going brown for round, I'm fucking buzzing. Council house and violent flow thugging. Got a couple.
Oh, and that's like a kickback to Power, right? Like he mentions all this in Power. And that's so nice, because again, at the core of everything Ren does, it's his roots. It's his love for everything that made him who he was, and the people that surround him, and the affection he has for like kind of just like his people, right? And he still has a callback to that. And I love that, like, anytime he had, I know I've mentioned it before, it'd be so cool to see like which songs reference other songs that he's done, because there's so many by now, and it'd be so interesting to see like a mind map or like a flow chart of that. Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Going brown for round, fucking buzzing. Council house and violent flow thugging. Got a couple burners in the oven. McLovin, icky green budding.
Even McLovin, it's like McLovin, it is like the idea, like McDonald's, like the burger, or like the, you know, like the slogan where it's like McLovin, and it's the most well-renowned probably slogan, like one of like ba-da-ba-ba-ba, right? Like, and he says like that's what he is going to almost like become, right? And then like also the McLovin is probably like a nod to Superbad, where like the character who's arguably turns out to be like one of the coolest characters comes off as like one of the or not coolest like in the colloquial sense, but like he ends up really kind of being having a hero's journey through that movie, and it's his name, like his pseudonym was McLovin, and it's like that's what kind of Ren feels like, where it's like people might have doubted him for so long, and like when he came up in the way that he was in music, they might have been like, it's not going to work, but he made it work to and did it so well, and that even speaks back to his independent artist journey. Damn.
McLovin, the sticky, icky green budding. Pass it to the left if you start bugging. You think you're so fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I go hell for leather.
What's he saying about chewing gum? Sorry, I want to go back.
You know I go hell for leather. Fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I go hell for leather. To be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better.
I love that because all of that is about like no matter what he's gonna stick it out literally and metaphorically in this sense, and it's like he's gonna go full send every time on anything that he does because it's not just about making music that people love, it's about making music that he loves and making like the music out of passion, and that's why he's always going hard no matter what he does. Oh, I love that it's all one take too. Anytime that happens.
Out of mind when we outside, we come alive in the dead of night. Bloody sickness, eye for eye. Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils we.
I love that angels sleep with the devil's lies because like you feel trapped, right? Like as someone who is trying to do good, you feel trapped by those who are trying to do wrong, and you feel like that's the way you're stuck. Oh, that's such a good bar. And also just like when he what was it he says here? Yeah, out of mind when we're out of sight. It's like, yeah, if you're not at the forefront, then you get ignored, right? Like even those who are suffering, when you think about kind of where his music usually comes from, like a social angle, it's like those who are suffering, or as soon as they're no longer in the forefront, like in the news for whatever reason, it's like, yeah, now forget about it. On to the next one. And that sucks, right? That really sucks, but he's calling that out again. And then the whole thing, this almost makes it seem like he's almost like a vampire. Cause a lot of this has like nods to the fact that he comes out at night, but then this goes back to Children of the Moon, which was such a great song. And again, this might be another call out to that, where it's like those who are viewed as outcasts or who are suffering in difficult situations often feel like there's no one else with them, but there are tons of us who go through life struggling, and we just need to come together in order to kind of overcome a lot of the struggles. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And I love that no matter what, it always ends up being like something along that line for the message. The rising tide raises all ships.
Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils weep when the angels soar. Morning light knocking at my door.
And then you retreat. Oh.
Come back around and we kill it once more. Hey, soul boy, hang on one second. There's just this greedy little prick that I want to talk to you for a second, man. Would you let me talk to him? Oh, thanks very much, mate. Fuck about, son. I'm the dentist, take the teeth right out your mouth, son. You're apprentice, I'm the sensei, what's the outcome?
I love that because it's like, I'm the dentist, take the teeth right out of your mouth. Like it's not because he's actually a dentist, it's because he's got the precision and the force to knock your teeth right out like a dentist would. And that's what he's saying right there. That is bars.
You're apprentice, I'm the sensei, what's the outcome? Geezer who will bleed you if you don't run. If you do run, then I'll pursue some. You're a soggy bowl of soup, I'm the crouton.
Ooh. I wonder if that's also a play on like he's getting the bread now because he's the crouton, but also it's like he's the part of substance. You know what I mean? Like croutons are crunchy, they've got substance to them, whereas the soup, the soggy bowl of soup, is someone who is someone who's weak and very like sheepish, right? Where they're just following along and they're very malleable and almost like just they don't have the flavor without, or they don't have the same bite without the crouton, and he's the crouton. Ooh, I love it.
You were bouncing off the hoop, I'm the slam dunk. You were talking music on the G-Funk. Yes, I'm a G-Punk. I make the
Yo, this goes so hard.
Yeah, if you catch rats, then come at the soul boy. I made the ADD and B, I make your hell boy. I got a big fucking sting like bell boy. Drop bombs and nukes, call me shell boy.
I love that he really is utilizing the Ren style. I think he even calls it out here, right? Where it's like, he mentions that like, yeah, Ren is so good, I'm going to do it twice. And like, you got that same similar flow, and he's doing a lot of call outs. I actually don't know a lot of these. So I'm like not going to be very helpful for this section. However, I love that it's like Hellboy is like the one who gets kicked out of hell, but ends up being the one who's a hero. So I'm in that sense, it's like, yeah, this is an individual who's been kicked while he's down, literally lived through hell, and now is coming back to help those around him and fight the monsters. And that's kind of like a really cool callback. But I really like, again, how that flow sounds so similar to Ren's, and it's such a good match, and they both play off of it so well. I just read that last spaghetti. I love
Noobs call me
that. Because that goes back to Sick Boy.
Spaghetti in my head and it's a state of mind. Like I'm fucked up my face, now I'm Frankenstein. Flow a hole, that's alright. Cause if it flows that hard, I gotta flow that twice. You think you're so fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I can't hell for leather. I'm on track to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better.
And I love how we get into the back of the car here, but it's really hard to like tell because you don't see the action. But it's cool because we get to track the shot. Right there. And then we're getting a little, ooh, that's so clean, man. The videography is amazing. And spin. Or not yet?
We come
There we
alive in the dead of night.
That's so
Blood is
cool.
thick and it's eye for eye. Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils weep when the angels soar. Morning light knocking at my door. I retreat on the cold stone floor. Come back around and we kill it once more.
Man, I like this song a lot too because like at the surface, it's let's get like maybe from here. This is cool. At the surface, it almost sounds like a song about just like being sick with it and like, you know, being like a fiend, not a fiend, but like there's a lot of substance use in this song, and it almost feels like that's what it could be about, is like the night using, passing it to the side and like stuff like that. But like there's so much more happening too, and it's like this is what Ren is all about. Like he makes catchy stuff. He makes things that almost like are earworms and get stuck in your head, and yet there's always so many layers to it that you got to explore to really fully understand it and digest it. And Ren, like it's so hard to do on the first, and I'm sure I missed so much, but like that's what I really like about it. It's like songs that you can listen to over and over again, and it's almost like you get a new experience every single time, or at least a new perspective every single time, and that is art. That is real art, and that is what Ren is all about. And apparently, the Skinner brothers too, because damn, this was fire. Everybody did amazing, and even like the video, right? We were just talking about that. Like that's so cool. I love one shots. I love one takes. And this is like amazing. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed, because I know I did. This is going to be replaying a lot. I hope that your week is better than your day, your month is better than your week, and your year is better than your month. Love you all. And I will see you on the next one.